Well, the Argos return back to BMO Field and do battle with the Winnipeg Bluebombers this Saturday right here at BMO Field. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Keys to the Game. Sean Bowen, Mike Hogan, and number 25, Carey, joining us here as we preview Saturday's matchup. Kadeem, I feel like this is a game that you might be licking your chops at. I mean, you're going up against a defense that hasn't really been able to handle the rush this year, and you yourself have been running rampant here at BMO Field, leading the league in rushing yards. Excitement to go up against this Blue Bombers team come Saturday afternoon.
You definitely can say licking your chops, man. Anytime I get to play a game, I'm licking them. So the Blue Bombers are a pretty good squad. Like you said, not too good on the defensive side, but hey, every game is a game. So I'm expecting them to switch up some things, get bigger up front, and I still plan on having a good one though.
We were talking, before we came on here about, adjusting to life in Toronto. Your kids coming down here. What's it been like playing here at BMO Field, and what's it been like wearing the double blue? I mean, our fans seem to have gravitated towards you. I mean, you've been a fan favorite here all this year, and you've really revitalized your game as well, and I think fans are getting behind that. So what's it like been adjusting to life in Toronto and life as an Argonaut?
The life is good in Toronto. I can tell you that. It probably starts with the food. I mean, the nutrition probably got me out there running the ball way better than I usually do. But, I mean, I'm loving it. I got the family in town. I get to show them a lot more. And, I'm going to show out for them when they come out on Saturday and ball out for them and show them how we get down in Toronto.
Nice. I love it. We can't wait. Speaking of Saturday, tough loss in Hamilton last week, a lot of injuries. And I know that you were saying that you guys didn't play your game. Mm-hmm. What goes into finding that game and getting a win here Saturday afternoon?
Just being comfortable, going in there when the ball snapped and just being us, being, routine, knowing our assignment and just taking a deep breath and executing. Because, we have talent out there and we just haven't put it together yet. We won some good games, lost some bad ones, but we still haven't played the game we know we can play. So hopefully on Saturday we can give you a sneak peek.
When you were with Calgary, Edmonton was down, right? So your rivalry really became Winnipeg. Does that carry over now, even though you're not with the Stamps anymore? You're in double blue, playing the blue?
That definitely carries on. Like, I know, man, playing them 3 times a year, just hitting them hitting me, I'm excited for this. And deep down, they don't know how, I'm going to bring this fire to them, but I know their weaknesses, and that's something about this team the Argonauts don't know. And I feel like I got the little secret to that, so I'm going to go out there, expose them a little bit.
This is no diss at all to the Calgary offensive line, but we were waiting to see what you could do behind this offensive line. Give some love to the guys up front here.
Man, I can tell you that this is the best line that I've been with, period. Starting as a pro career, they give me 5 yards and then they let me do the rest. So I think that's a good combination that we have going. And man, I just feel blessed to be behind them, and I'm looking forward to going out there with this offensive line against Winnipeg and showing what I can do.
Every team has sort of the chemistry factor off the field as well. Some guys are vocal, some guys aren't, some guys are jokers, some guys are quiet. Where do you fit into the whole locker room family, as it were?
I kind of took notice. I'm kind of a quiet guy, but then be loud on the field. I think that's the only time I talk is when on the field. So in the locker, I have my good friends. I'm really close with everybody in a good relationship. But on the field, I become a different animal and a different beast, and I take pride in that.
I feel that corner with you and Deontay over on the other side gets pretty rowdy after a win, though. I feel like you're not leading us to the right answer on that.
Now that's a little different. After a win, I told you I'm still a little different person. So.
Okay, that's all we needed to know. Listen, we appreciate you coming on. Best of luck this Saturday, and listen, we can't wait to see you ball out here come 7 o'clock on Saturday evening.
Oh, yeah,
we appreciate it. Thanks to Carey for joining us here on Keys of the Game.
Go Argos.
Big thanks to number 25 for joining us here. Boy, oh boy, it's fun to watch that guy run, Hoagie. And a lot of the times it looks like it's downhill, and he's been one of the bright spots for this offense, which leads us to our first key of the game. It's going to be a running back matchup come Saturday. Brady Oliveira, Carey.
Number 1 versus number 2. Can't ask for anything more. And the key from the Argo perspective is with both of those guys. Get 25 going, but keep Brady Oliveira below 75, 50 yards if you can do that.
And the Argos defense has done a masterful job at that this year, too.
They're fantastic. 50-some yards, again, 50 against Hamilton last week. So they're capable of doing it. It'll be different without Brinkman in the lineup. Mm-hmm. He's the best run stuffer in the league, so I'm curious to see what that looks like on Saturday night. But that's a key. Finding a way to plug that hole that Brink was in and shut down, or at least slow down, Brady Oliveira, because you're not going to completely take him out of the game.
No.
Number 2, there's another guy who used to play with Winnipeg, who's been pretty good of
Does
late.
he wear the number 3?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Just when you think, you've seen it all, 1, 2, 3 touchdowns.
I think we
right?
might start calling him Doctor for house calls.
Oh, it's crazy.
Dr. Grant?
It's the Argos have had so many great returners over the years, and I think this is the first time calling the game since Chad Owens that I really look forward to a punt. Right? Like you did.
No, I know.
Because
I know
Javon
exactly what
is
you mean.
great and Pinball and like all of these guys. But there's something right now
That's working for
with number
for Janarian.
3, and Janarian is just like, it's just okay. He's going to do it at some point.
Yeah.
And for the last 3 games, he has. Third key of the game, this right here. Peter Martin passed away.
Yeah.
Mr. Argo. The players will be wearing these on their helmets on Saturday night in recognition. Don't lose for Pete.
Yes.
That's the third key to the game.
Our deepest condolences to the Martin
Yes.
family as well. We wanted to send that out. Obviously, no easy way to transition from that. But,
No, not at all.
I'm sure he will be here in spirit, place that he loved, and cheering on his favorite team. So
He'll be here, and he would love this year's team because they run the football. And Pete wasn't old school. Pete built the old school, and he loved running and stopping the run, and that's what this team is built to do. This is a Pete Martin kind of team, and hopefully they go and get the dub for him on Saturday.
we'll end it on that. For Mr. Martin, 7 o'clock here Saturday against the Blue Bombers. TSN has the coverage. Mike, Ben Grant have you covered on TSN 1050. It all goes down at 7 o'clock, and we'll see you guys next week. Go Argos.